This year, your glow up is a priority, not an option. When you treat yourself like an option, everything in life will feel like you don't deserve it. You can't walk through life thinking that someday you'll get it. Something needs to happen in life for you to discover yourself. Something needs to go bad in your life in order for you to start taking care of yourself and start loving yourself. I'm going to be talking about a mental glow up, a physical glow up, and a spiritual glow up. So let's start with the physical glow up, my favorite part of it all. Physical glow up, I'm going to be talking about habits. Now start by getting yourself a cute water bottle. You're asking yourself, why does it have to be cute? I read the book Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdallah, and he said, when you make things feel like play, it's more easier for you to be productive and get things done, and habits are much more better to do when something feels less serious and more playful. So get yourself a nice cute water bottle that when you look at it just makes you smile. It's just so cute, it's handy, it gets in your bag, it doesn't inconvenience you. The kind of bottle that I have is a very inconveniencing bottle, and I've lost mine a couple of times, but I still get the same bottle. I don't learn my lesson, don't understand why. And this bottle, you're going to try as much as you can to put water in it. Some people don't like the taste of water, just put a little bit of fruit in it. Don't put squash, okay? Some people like to put squash in it. You're not putting squash in it. You're not making, we just need plain water. Because water plays a key role in maintaining our skin, in maintaining our overall health. It also helps in maintaining the physiological functions within our body. The human body itself is 55% to 65% water. According to the research made by Library of Medicine, it said at least 75% of people are chronically dehydrated. But what we don't understand is water is lost through our skin, through our lungs, our gastrointestinal tract, and our kidneys. And the moment you start feeling thirsty, that means that you're already dehydrated. The moment your lips start cracking, you are already dehydrated. So you need to drink so much water to build up your hydration. And if you want a beautiful skin, if you want to glow up, you need to try as much as you can to take water and make sure that your glow up starts from inside. It is important to drink your water. The next part is exercise. Now this sounds like a broken record. You've had it so many times that I think you're exhausted from hearing it. But I'm going to repeat it over and over again because the importance of exercise is beyond anything else in life. Because a lot of people don't exercise because the leading reason as why most people don't exercise because of lack of motivation. Some people because of shame. Some people is lack of time. Here's the New York Post. It says that people who work out more are more happier and feel much more better, much more productive, and feel so good about themselves. When I mention exercise, so many people say, I've not signed up to the gym, I'll sign up to the gym, I'm just so lazy to go to the gym. I didn't ask, when are you going to the gym? I just said, when are you going to exercise? The importance of incorporating exercise into your daily life is going to help you in so many aspects. Your sleep is going to be improved. Your mind is going to be awakened. Your productivity is going to go up. You are going to glow in different levels. Your body is going to be thanking you. Your heart is going to love you. Your lungs are going to smile at you just because you took some time to exercise. The feel good about exercise is so important because exercise is not just about the physical body, it's also about the internal organs in your body, because this is a shell for the things that are inside, you know. And try as much as you can to put exercise in your daily life. That glow up is so good. I'm addicted to exercise. If everybody knows me, I love working out. I love exercising. It's part of me. There's something that I say, I thank God that I can wake up every single morning and my legs still work, my hands still work, my body still works, my brain still even thinks about it. Oh, I can't even breathe when I'm talking about it. That's just how much I love it, okay? Point number 3 on physicality is rebuild your space. It has been shown that your space is a reflection of how you feel. When you take care of the space, your mood improves. When your space is cluttered, with full of a lot of stuff, not clean, your mood is not really the greatest, to be fair. Clutter has been associated to depression. Most people that feel really low about themselves, when you go to the kind of room they are living in, when you go to the space they are in, the environment they are in, it's normally disorganized. It's rare to find someone that has a very organized room, tidy place, that is as depressed as you can imagine. So taking care of your room can really, because think about it. Every single morning before you go to work, before you go to school, you dig through a pile of clothes. You're looking for what to wear. You find this item, you're like, no, not today. I don't want this. I've worn this before, this and that. you know, they've seen me in this before, I can't, you know, wear it again, oh I'm not in the mood for this. That in itself, that kind of disorganization, that kind of hassle every single morning doesn't add any positive thing to your day. You know this, I know this, we all know this. It doesn't add anything positive to your day. It adds frustration, anxiety. You're anxious that you're going to be late. You're frustrated you can't find the item that you want to wear. And secondly, your room is just not helping you at all. Okay? So try as much as you can to rebuild your space. Get rid of everything that you don't want. I use Vinted. I send a lot of things, you know, through Vinted. You know, I sell, a lot of things through Vinted. And get your old stuff, sell them. If you feel like selling is a hassle and you're not into that, get your things in a black bag, recycle them, take them to a charity shop, donate them, do anything. There are a lot of, you know, disposable places that you can take all your old items. Just do that. Just get rid of things that you don't really want. The next point is set goals. The next point is set systems, not goals. One of the greatest and biggest explanations you can get from this is by the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. This particular tip itself, I read it in the book Atomic Habits, and it has helped me in my kind of glow up, in my productivity, in getting things done. Now, I have done a video on, you know, how to kind of like have a morning routine, but your morning routine is never perfect if your night routine was horrible. Your night routine sets you for success for the morning routine. So when I say set systems, not goals, is that you have a goal, but you need to set systems in which the goal can run and you can become successful. Now, the very common things I always say for me is working out. So I've been working out for the last sort of 30 days and stuff like that. So when I say set a system, your system starts like this. So for me personally, I get all my gym clothes and I fold them, I put them in the bag. I get all my vitamins, I put them on the side of the bed. I get my book, I put it on the side of the bed. For me, that works for me because when I wake up in the morning, I'm more likely to set myself up straight away to go to the gym. When I see my gym wear out there, you know, just out on the table, out on in my bag there, I get dressed, change, then go to the gym. I'm able to take my vitamins because I can see them right there. I'm able to pick up my book and pack it because I'm going to read it later. So I'm setting a system on which my goals can run. My goal is to actually go to the gym that very morning and to make sure that I take my vitamins. Now, saying it to myself that I want to take vitamins, I want to go to the gym, is not going to help me. I need to actively set habits that help me. I know in the evening, part of my routine is to get my bag, my gym wear stuff that I'm going to wear, you know, put them on my exercise wear, my active wear outfits, you know, get them ready so tomorrow I can be able to do the things I want to do. So you set systems in place. The next point is self-care. Okay, broken record, you've seen it, you've had it, but you're watching aesthetic people. You're watching girls who have a body that you ultimately desire. You're watching people that have a house that you ultimately desire, an environment that you ultimately desire, and you think that's your self-care. That is not self-care. Sometimes self-care is even being kind, saying kind things, you know, being kind to other people, giving good gestures. That in itself is self-care, because God knows some of us need a little bit of kindness in our lives as we give kindness to, if that helps. So self-care is anything that you do for yourself, makes yourself feel better and cared for. According to the National Health Service, the NHS in England, self-care is a practice of consciously doing things that preserve or improve mental or your physical health. So the way in which I do it is that you're going to set your day for just a self-care day. Every single day, do a skincare routine, you know, do your evening routine, but set a day that is just for you for self-care. Now, when I talk about self-care, it's a day that you actively do things that help you. For example, having a mask, having yourself a bath. And if you don't have a bath, that is absolutely okay. Have yourself a nice warm shower, stay in the bathroom, watch nice, lovely, you know, videos of people doing their self-care as you're doing yours. It actually gets me active. I set that day aside. I have a nice cup of tea. I try to make sure that I do my nails that day. I make my bed that day. I do my laundry that day. I wash my hair if I want to wash my hair. I put a mask. I exfoliate. I do like a proper pampering for my own self that actually gets me active, because it is taking time for me and nobody else is involved. I put a Spotify playlist, play that and listen to music as I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Nobody is around. It's just me, myself and I, enjoying my own company and setting myself up for the best good glow up. Because glow up is good when you take time for yourself, because every glow up is being selfish with yourself. Literally, it's being selfish with yourself. And when I talk about self-care, I'm telling you, be selfish with taking care of yourself. Because you know the oxygen mask theory that says that put your oxygen mask first before you save anybody else. So take care of yourself first before you can even think about taking care of another person. You can't save anybody if you can't save yourself. Little things that you can try to incorporate into your sort of lifestyle to glow up this year if you're not doing it. Listen to podcasts. Get yourself podcasts that motivate you, that make you smile. There are so many podcasts. I recently discovered a podcast that is a walk podcast, whereby you take a walk whilst you listen to other people telling you why walks are very important, why you should walk, why you should engage in walks and stuff like that. And oh my God, it's so amazing. I also have a podcast that I listen to that talks about crime. I know, right? And it's just so good. I enjoy it. There are podcasts that are about activeness. There is one that I listen for Pinero, and he literally motivates, and he talks about all these kind of motivational things and uplifting things and stuff like that. So when I'm in the gym, sometimes I listen to him and he talks about all the 5 things that you should, do and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I love it. I listen to so many podcasts all over. I'm discovering podcasts, and they're mood podcasts. Depending on the mood I'm on, I listen to. So get yourself into podcasting. It will help you. Try to eat healthy. Now we're talking about the body glow. Try to eat as healthy as you can. Healthy eating should not be an option for you. It should be a priority, because you're feeding your body, you're feeding your gut. Let me tell you something, and I'm going to tell you this advice for free. You have a little room since you're younger, in your 20s. But as you start getting older, the mistakes you do in your 20s, you'll pay for them in your 30s. The ones you do in your 30s, you'll pay for them in your 40s. And you may think, okay, this is just theory. It's not practical. It is practical. When you hit your 30s, just let me know. Because you don't take care of your skin. You don't take care of what you eat. Your body gets slower. You're not as fast as you used to be when you're 30 and 20. When you're 30, you're slower than when you were 20. When you're 40, you're slower than when you're 30. Your body starts to slow down. Your metabolism is not as fast. So you have to try as much as you can to maintain a healthy way, healthy eating, healthy lifestyle to help you, stay within that glow. You want to look as nice as you can look when you're older. You want to be able to do the things that you want to do with your children when you're older, not to feel limited. So try as much as you can to incorporate healthy eating, healthy food, healthy lifestyle in your life. Today, it's easy for you to drink coffee, go and party, finish partying, go to work, and do all that kind of thing. It's fine and it's okay. But let me tell you something. When you hit your 30s, ask me later, your knees will not be working no more. The next one is I want you to practice 3 little words. I forgive you. Okay? I forgive you. Just 3 little words. These words are literally going to save you, because it's the art of letting go. It's the art of unburdening yourself. And if you're going to glow up as a person, you need to try as much as you can to forgive people who have wronged you. Forgive those who are yet to wrong you. And forgive yourself for everyone that you have wronged, and for those people that have wronged you, okay? Try as much as you can to practice forgiveness, because forgiveness is a way of taking back your ownership, is a way of not letting that anger control you, is a way of having peace within your own self. It's just so important that you practice it and you have it within yourself. Forgiveness feels like, oh my God, you're giving that person a free pass. You do not have to forgive and go back in the same situation. You can forgive, forget, and let them live their lives. You don't have to forgive and let them back in your life. There's so many people that have done things to me. I've forgiven them, but I put a wall here. I'm like, I've forgiven you. I have peace with you, but I don't think I want to allow you in the space that I'm in right now, okay? So you don't really have to force people in, all right? So let's talk about your mind. We need to glow up in your mind, and you know the obvious thing that I'm going to tell you is try as much as you can to read books. You don't understand the power of books until you actually read the book. You don't understand what books can do to you until you actually start engaging yourself in reading books. I try to read books. It's not easy, it is hard. This month I've read 2 books, and it's coming almost the end of the month, and I should have read 10 books. It's not easy. Things happen, life happens, circumstances, come through the way. Laziness comes, unmotivation, procrastination, everything, name it all, comes in your life. But you have to try as much as you can, to read books. I started by reading 1 book a year or 2 books a year. I could read that book as long as I can until I started motivating myself to say, I need to start reading. Currently, I am reading this book that is Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. I was going to be like Sleepwalker by Matthew Walker. And I've been reading this book for quite some time. But I intend to read this and a couple more before the end of this month. God help me that I'm able to achieve that. But what I'm trying to say to you is that reading elevates you. Reading changes the way you speak, changes the way you think, changes the way you communicate, write, read, and everything. Discipline. Reading is just so important. I prefer reading physical books. You can read a Kindle if it's better for you, but try to read. There are very many resources out there that can give you so much knowledge, because knowledge is power. Your mind, your brain, sitting in a place where you can have a conversation with someone else is so important. Sometimes you may read and think that, oh my God, what I'm reading, I'm not going to remember it. I tell you this, you're going to remember it when you're in a situation where that conversation comes up. It's not gone, it's just buried at the back of your head, but when something activates it, it's going to come out and you'll be able to talk about it and do it. Then your spiritual glow up. Now, when it comes to spiritual glow up, mine is obviously prayer, because I'm a Christian. So it's nice to always pray and be thankful for everything that you do. But gratitude is also so important, like being grateful for what you have, for what you're going to receive, and for maybe even the things that you've not got in your life. Like, gratitude is not all about, I thank God, that I've got legs. Just say that, I thank God that I've not got this, I've not got that, but I'm happy with what I have got. Be grateful, practice gratitude, because gratitude is so important in your spiritual walk, in your spiritual growth. It's just one of the things I always say that you need to try to be, because for people who are thankful, more is to come for them, So try as much as you can to appreciate where you are in life, to appreciate what you have got, to even appreciate the things that you have not got, that you've always wanted for a very long time. It's so hard, but try as much as you can to do that. And some people practice different kind of ways of spirituality. That's literally up to you. For me, mine is this. Some people talk about manifestation, law of attraction. I'm not sure what the other one is. But any form of, spirituality. If you're of a different religion, whatever religion you are, practice some gratitude. That will really help you to glow up. Okay? Now that is where I end my glow up. Do not treat yourself as an option. You are the priority. You are the prize. You are the prize. Get this here. Okay? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really love it. I hope you appreciate it. Can't wait to see your glow up. My name is Lucy. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.